Here is a brief timeline of Ghazwat, Islamic battles. 624 CE. The Battle of Badr is fought between the Muslims of Medina and the Meccan pagans. The Muslims, led by the Prophet Muhammad, achieve a decisive victory, which marks the first major battle in Islamic history. 625 CE. The Battle of Uhud is fought near Medina between the Muslims and the Meccan pagans. The Muslims suffer a setback due to a tactical error, but they are ultimately able to repel the Meccan attack. 627 CE. The Battle of the Trench, or the Battle of Khandaq, is fought near Medina. The Muslims, under siege from a coalition of Arab tribes and Meccan pagans, are able to repel the attack by digging a trench around the city. 628 CE. The Treaty of Hudaybiyah is signed between the Muslims and the Meccan pagans. Although it is initially seen as a setback for the Muslims, it ultimately leads to a period of peace and consolidation of power. 629 CE. The expedition of Tabuk is launched by the Muslims in response to a perceived threat from the Byzantine Empire. Although there is no major battle, the expedition helps to solidify Muslim control over the Arabian Peninsula. 630 CE. The conquest of Mecca takes place, as the Muslims, led by the Prophet Muhammad, enter the city of Mecca and establish Islam as the dominant religion in the region. 630 to 631 CE. A series of expeditions are launched by the Muslims to consolidate their power and spread Islam in the Arabian Peninsula, including the expedition of Hunain and the siege of Taif. 632 CE. The Prophet Muhammad dies, leading to a succession crisis that ultimately results in the election of Abu Bakr as the first caliph of Islam. This marks the end of the era of the Prophet's leadership and the beginning of the caliphate system. 633 to 732 CE. The Islamic Empire expands rapidly under the early caliphs, with major battles and conquests including the Battle of Yarmouk, 636 CE, against the Byzantine Empire and the Battle of Tours, 732 CE, against the Frankish kingdom in Europe. 750–1258 CE. The Islamic world experiences political and social upheavals, including the rise of powerful regional dynasties such as the Abbasids in Baghdad and the Fatimids in Egypt, and struggles against external threats such as the Mongol invasions. 1258–1918 CE. The Islamic world experiences the rise of the Ottoman Empire in Anatolia and the Balkans, and faces increasing pressure from European colonial powers in Africa and Asia. 20th century present. The Islamic world experiences various conflicts, including the Arab-Israeli wars, the Soviet-Afghan War, and the War on Terror, as well as ongoing struggles for political and religious freedom and human rights.